Sorry I'm late. Carly, Jack, I hope you don't mind. I brought a friend. If you have your heart set on pushing me, there are better places to do it than a christening. There are better places to pick a fight, too.
Excuse me, would you mind keeping your voice down, please?
You're not playing fair. I'm not playing at all.
Dusty, you can stay.
No, he cannot stay.
Holden, this is my child's christening, all right?
She's mine, too. I'm with Holden. Dusty goes.
Excuse me. Can we have a talk, please?
Now everybody's getting involved. You know, this is between you and me. Let's go. You go ahead. Have a seat ringside. I'll be right back.
Maybe the christening. I gotta be there early.
I know, I'm almost ready.
You're in your bathrobe.
Well, I was up until 3 o'clock in the morning trying to fit 4 weeks of clothing into 3 very small suitcases. Actually, why don't you go ahead and I'll meet you there?
You're gonna ditch me, go to Australia alone, aren't you?
Yeah. While you're off being a godfather, I'm gonna be 30,000 feet up in the air eating stale pretzels and drinking warm soda. I told you I was gonna be there, and I will, okay? I promise.
If you don't show up, little Sage won't have a godfather. Hunt you down like a dog.
I will be there. That was close.
Yeah. But you lie even better than I do.
Will this do? Darling?
This is fine, Andre.
I know I've lost the right to call you darling. And I have to earn back your trust, huh? And I will. Your daughter and her escort have arrived, Miss Ryan. Shall I tell them you're here?
No, that won't be necessary. I'll make my presence known when the time is right. Thank you.
Since this misunderstanding is partially my fault, I will partially pay for your moving expenses.
Hey, you know what you sound like, right?
Please tell me.
You sound like a guy who's in trouble with his wife. Did you lease this apartment without telling Rosanna about it? Because that would be stupid.
I will also hire someone to help you find a new apartment and give you 48 hours to vacate. And that's generous.
And that's the door. You can shut it on the way out.
All right, make me a counteroffer.
Counteroffer? Okay. Let's see, a counteroffer. Here's one. Why don't you go to hell?
Honey, don't make me do this.
You're the one who poured water into a customer's lap.
So I got myself fired. I had to do something. I hated working here.
Well, you may have hated working here, but I'm sure the manager probably likes his job, and you, my sweetness, made him look bad. And for that, you owe him an apology. So, come on, I know you know the right thing to do. Just go do it. Now. Go. Hello?
Bonnie? It's Walker. Listen, those DNA results on Marshall Travers, they'll be in a few hours.
And then I'll know?
Yeah. Listen, I gotta tell you again, if Sarah turns out to be the man's child, you have to tell him.
I've got to go. He just walked in. Bye. What?
You have something that belongs to me, and I want it back.
I really have missed you, darling.
Oh, you do know how to email, Andre.
But I do not know how to show you what is in my heart. For a long time, I did not try to reach you because I'm ashamed, Jennifer. I treated you so badly.
Yes, you did.
Until I heard from your brother, I never dreamed I had a chance. I adore you. I want to make up for all the hurt that I have caused you.
Well, it's gonna take a lot more than a nice lunch at the Lakeview.
I was thinking of dinner at a certain little cafe on the Champs-Élysées.
You expect me to go back to Paris with you?
I'm sure you expect no such thing.
And this beautiful lady here.
Barbara Ryan, Jennifer's mother.
Who shouldn't even be here.
I didn't even know you were lunching at the Lakeview, darling.
My name is Andre Perrin. Won't you join us?
I'm sure my mother has other plans.
Actually, I'm free all afternoon.
Then I insist.
Well, how very kind of you. I hate to intrude.
Oh, it is not as intrusion. It
Thank you.
is an honor to meet you. I've always wanted to know Jennifer's family.
Oh, and I'd love to know all about you. Tell me, Andre, about yourself. Every little thing.
Working? Have you got a couple of minutes? I'd like to ask you some questions. The killings at Memorial.
Well, I thought the party line on that was the serial killer's dad.
I'm not convinced.
Go on.
Do you still think that Rick Decker was connected in any way?
Well, I only have theories, Hal. You want facts.
Right now, the only facts I have are the ones that keep me awake at night. Like the fact that my mother-in-law is now married to Decker. If there's any possibility that he's the killer, my family's in danger.
What do you want?
I want your professional opinion.
All right. I think Rick Decker murdered those people. That's only instinct. I don't have proof.
Would you be willing to help me find some?
I did not lie to Mike. I just omitted a few facts. Like telling him that I am sneaking out of the christening to catch an earlier flight.
Well, that's kind of a big thing to omit.
Yeah, I know. So, you gonna drive me to the airport?
If you answer one question, Katie, are you crazy? You're just gonna ditch a hot guy like Mike Kastoff or a husband who left you? Katie, I know that he supposedly had good reasons, but Mike will hold your hand the whole way there. Do you even know how long a flight to Australia is? Anything could happen.
Yeah, I know. Which is exactly why this is for the best.
Why don't you just tell me what you want to buy you out of this lease?
Yeah, but, you know, it's hard for me to put a price on it because I have it and you want it, and that gives it a value far greater than cash.
We all want something, Paul. What do you want? Power? Revenge?
Yeah, I was hoping in this case that they would go hand in hand.
Me? What did I do to you?
What did you do? You came to Oakdale, you seduced my mother, you took her away from a good, decent, solid guy. You embezzled money from our business, and then when my mother was going to call the police, all of a sudden she almost gets burned to death in a fire.
I had nothing.
You set all of that in motion, Montgomery. You decimated my sister's home. You made it so my little brother Will almost didn't have a childhood. A million family moments. Christmases, birthdays, Thanksgiving dinner. All of those family moments are lost to me. You want me to make you a counteroffer? I'll tell you what. You destroy your livelihood, maim someone you love, wreck Lucy's life, and then give me a call. Because then, maybe then, I'll get Rosanna back her penthouse.
What was all that about?
That Dusty Donovan guy hangs out with crooks. I don't think Holden and Lily want him around the family.
Oh. Do you want to give her her bottle?
I'm just gonna stay away from my dad. He said he's coming here, right?
Oh, yes, yes, he is. Would you, come and find me if he does show up?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Oh,
Yeah, I don't blame the kid. It's so intense in here.
Yes, it is.
Lucy.
Why are you trying to get rid of me? You know, why do you want me to go to school so far away?
Lily and Rose are close. You know that you're causing this rift between them, but yet you still keep on pushing. You're dragging her away from her family.
I'm not dragging her away from anyone. She makes her own decisions. She's an adult. You guys treat her like a teenager.
That's because we're trying to protect her from you. Look, if you really cared about her, you would get out of her life.
Hey, hey, hey. Come on, this is supposed to be a christening. I mean, Lily and Rose are outside fighting, and the two of you in here doing the same. What's going on?
Nothing. We were just, we were just talking.
Mama, come on. Let's go.
You know, Lily, you're one of the people until you don't get your way. Don't you have enough lives to run without running mine? I'm trying to keep you from getting hurt. No, you're the one hurting me. Yeah, I mean, you know how much I love Luke, Faith, and Natalie. And then I don't do what you want, and you tell me that I can't see them. I don't want your boyfriend near them. I get it. I get it why you don't want him in your house. Like you said, I don't like it. It's your property. But when did you buy this church? Yeah, maybe I should just move to another state. I couldn't stand it if you left. Then stop controlling me. I'm just trying to knock some sense into you. Dusty worked for the man that kidnapped us. And he worked just as hard as Holden to help find us. Lily, Dusty has more than made up for his mistakes. Why can't you just let it go? You know why? Because Faith is still having nightmares. Waking up, hoping that her mommy is still there. We're trying to force Luke outside to play because he's afraid if he comes back in, I won't be there anymore. They're not over it, Rose. Well, then you help them get over it. Just leave me out of it, okay? Because I'm gonna keep seeing Dusty. No matter what you say. You're gonna sacrifice your family because you can't stand not having a man in your bed? I'm sorry, Rose. For saying that I'd give up my family for sex? Don't mention it.
What I meant,
I knew eventually if we kept getting into this, one of us would hit below the belt. I just figured it would be me. I'm just trying to say that you're sacrificing your family for something that is, it's not gonna last. He's just an infatuation. In fact, no. I love Dusty. The same way you love Holden. And I love you, Rose. Isn't that love supposed to be unconditional? Lily, lately all you've been is conditions. I mean, do you want me to move out of Cal's? No, of course not. No, that's your home. No, see, it's not my home. No, it's just a cottage right in your back door. A home shouldn't have strings attached. You can live here if. You could be part of the family if. I mean, what if Dusty wants to sleep over? I don't know. This doesn't have to change everything. Of course it does! Lily, I mean, you want me to work on that charity thing with you? I want Dusty to be there with me. What about that? You gonna put the kibosh on that too? No, I want you to work on the benefit. I want you to live at Cal's. I want you to be around the children. What I don't want is Dusty. Where he goes, I go. Just keep him away from my house. Don't worry. You won't see him there, and you won't see me there either.
Hey, you okay?
Never better.
Well, maybe we should.
Where's my sister?
I think she's crying in the bathroom. You don't like me. That's okay. Don't take it out on your sister.
How'd it go?
Lucy, I don't want to get rid of you. Look, why would I want to do that? Look, I'm just trying to stay out of your way.
What if I don't want you to?
I have to do it anyway. Lucy, you are an amazing person. I mean, you're beautiful, you're smart. And if you end up going to Oakdale University because of me,
I don't want to leave you. I can't leave you.
Yes, but you can't choose me over school either. Don't you see that?
I know, but... What if you moved with me? I mean, that way wherever I end up, we would be together, and you could work while I studied, and you could work at a garage. I'm sure they'd hire you.
Lucy, no, Lucy. Come on. Like, you know I want to be with you. But I also have to have my own life.
Your own life? What about our life?
No, Luce. Yeah. Luce?
Hey.
Hey.
From what I remember, church was never so dangerous.
I'm glad you showed up. You saved me a thank you note.
And you're thanking me for...
Nagging Carly. She told me that you're the reason that I'm Sage's godfather. It's very nice of you. Especially since...
You and I aren't together anymore.
And that it was a tough breakup. Things have changed a lot since we met.
Yeah, but one thing's still the same. I just want you to be happy.
It's funny, that's what I want for you, too.
So, where's Katie?
I don't know, but she better be on her way.
Why is ditching Mike for the best? I mean, I know that you have to find Simon.
Of course I
now.
have to find him. Allison, you don't know the whole story. But he risked his life to protect me.
Yeah, but you also had to walk around with a broken heart for like months, Katie. He made you feel like he didn't love you anymore.
Yeah, because there was no other choice. He had to make me feel like we were over to keep me safe. That's how much he loves me.
You're right. That is pretty romantic. Okay. I'll do whatever you want. Anything to help you get your husband back.
Okay, well, you can start by taking me to the airport without Mike. I mean, I know he's been a great friend, but I just don't want to hurt him. And besides, letting Mike fly halfway across the world to bring me to my husband, it's just wrong.
He will follow you, though.
I hope not. Because by the time Mike gets to Australia, Simon and I will be long gone.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have anything of yours.
My toothbrush. You stole it, and I want it back.
Oh, yeah. My mother told me about that little fit of paranoia you threw. You know, you should really see someone about that.
Why'd you take it, Bonnie? You came into my room that night for a reason. I'm gonna figure out what it is, and when I do, you're gonna be sorry.
What's going on?
Bonnie was just telling me how good the crab cakes are. She thought I might enjoy them for lunch.
And don't forget to brush afterwards. And floss, too, while you're at it.
Good to see that you two are getting along.
Hi. I did it. I apologized and I got my job back.
Sarah, that's wonderful.
When do you start?
I just have to do one little thing and then the manager will put me back on the schedule.
Cool. So what is it that you have to do?
I have to apologize to the man that I poured water on. There he is. This must be my lucky day.
Whining isn't going to do us any good, Paul.
Not whining. I'm taking action. Yeah, better late than never.
Right. don't try to play little party boy games with me. You're not going to fix anything by trying to hold on to a piece of real estate that doesn't belong to you.
No, but it does, you see, because you gave it to me.
Grow up.
Oh, you see, that's funny. Coming from a guy who spent his entire adult life living off of rich women.
Well, we can't all fall for low-rent Jersey girls, can we, Paul? Rose, for example, she was a stripper.
Rose was a dancer.
Must have been interesting to date a girl who took her clothes off for so men.
You shut up about Rose.
What if she hadn't discovered what kind of man you are? She might still be taking them off for you, right? Instead, Dusty Donovan is getting the peep show.
Shut up about Rose.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
And you want Rose D'Angelo back so bad you can taste it.
Come to my office this afternoon. I'm going to pay you to leave Jennifer in this town forever. And if you breathe a word of this conversation to my daughter, I will deny it and make your life a living hell. Am I clear?
Everybody wants something, don't they, Paul? And you want Rose D'Angelo back so bad you can taste it.
Just get out.
You crossed the wrong line here, Paul. And you know what's on the other side? Me.
Decker was flatlining in college?
Right. Did you get to the part where it names the drug he used?
Potassium chloride. Our serial killer's drug of choice.
This can't be a coincidence.
There's no way. So, let's put this together here. Decker starts in college injecting himself for kicks, dying for kicks. His friends bring him back each time. It's this total power trip kind of thing. Then he graduates. He has to be respectable. But he misses the rush.
So, he starts injecting his patients, knowing that he could bring them back, but choosing not to.
It's not the same, but it might be just as good. He knows what they're experiencing. And now he gets to play God.
Right. But when he feels like we're closing in, he has to revert to his old ways. So he turns the needle back on himself, and he flatlines that night in Bob's office.
I brought him back. I was the one who brought him back. If I hadn't, Dr. Gordon would probably still be alive.
Don't blame yourself. You couldn't possibly have known.
Where did you get this on?
It's a printout of some notes a reporter made. A guy named Jeffrey Starr works for a tabloid. Starr dug this stuff up and came to town looking for Rick.
To do an expose? Right. Oh, wow. Dr. Decker must be going out of his mind. When's it going to hit the papers?
It won't. Jeffrey Starr disappeared.
You think Decker killed him, too?
I do. But that's just instinct, not fact. You see, Rick played everybody, including me. You're the only one who saw it through him.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to stay in town and help me nail him.
Well, it might be hard. Dr. Dixon terminated my contract. As far as he's concerned, my work memorial is over.
I don't want you to work for Memorial. I want you to work for me.
Sir, wait. You do not have to apologize to Marshal Travers.
Wait a minute now. Sarah, didn't you intentionally pour water on Travers? And weren't you saying how important it is for Sarah to acknowledge her mistakes?
Not if it means she has to deal with scum.
That man is a customer and deserves to be treated as a customer. And you know I'm right about it, Bonnie.
Was he gonna yell at me?
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Will you come with me?
No, Sarah, you're gonna do this on your own. Now go. not let that girl be strong on her own. She has no hope of being honest.
Mr. Travers?
Thought you didn't work here anymore.
I don't, but I'd like to. I'm really sorry for dumping water on your lap.
Well, before I decide whether or not I'm going to accept your apology, there's some things about you I need to know.
Sure, ask me anything, anything at all.
Have a seat.
Don't worry, you didn't miss anything.
Oh, okay, well, I'm here to take pictures. Oh, it looks like you already have that covered.
I was just gonna take a picture of Mike and Sage. Squeeze in.
Oh, shouldn't we be getting the christening going?
Closer together now. Beautiful.
I'm glad you showed up. I knew I could count on you.
Rose is so sad, Jack. And I don't care who she sleeps with. I want her to be at this christening, even if it means that Dusty can stay.
Fine.
And I don't really appreciate Holden deciding who... What did you say?
You want Rose and Sage's christening and Rose wants Dusty, so be it.
What's the catch?
That you and I get to enjoy every second of today. Like you said, it's not just our daughter being christened, it's our whole family.
Well, Lily and Holden might not want to stay, you know,
Well,
if he does.
The only people I have to have here are you, me, Sage, and a couple happy godparents. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it's true, but still. You got to admit, things would be a whole lot easier if Dusty Donovan hadn't shown up.
I believe you need to leave.
What is going on around here? I thought people from the heartland were supposed to be friendly.
Today, surprise, surprise, is not about you and Rose. It's about Carly and Jack. And I don't think they appreciate your grandstanding.
I'll tell you what, I'll leave when and if Rose wants me to leave.
Thank you. Craig, where are you when I need you?
Right behind you, bub.
Oh.
I'm so surprised. I'm always where you need me.
No, you're not. When you do show up, you're often late,
Well,
like
nights and
today.
white horses don't punch clocks. I was trying to save your apartment. Did you come up with a more appropriate thank you?
Did you save my apartment?
Hey, the minister wants to speak to us before the ceremony, so.
Oh, yes. I'll be right there. You and I need to talk after the christening.
Oh, God, thank you. Woman is so interesting.
What woman?
My wife. Met somebody as tough as you.
Oh,
It's a compliment.
Thanks, yeah, right. Why were you so late?
I was held up by an annoying squatter named Paul Ryan. When did he get so hairy, so pushy?
I think it's from his resurrection. He's a new man.
Well, he still takes after his mommy, but he's got a thing or two to learn yet.
Yeah, like what?
Well, like in the big school of payback, he's about to meet the professor.
You want me to work for the Oakdale Police Department?
As a professional consultant.
Doing what exactly?
Well, the first thing I want you to do is to be in the room when I interview Rick. If he starts to put some kind of a medical spin on his flatlining, I want you to call him out.
No problem.
Next thing, if Star's body is ever found, I want you in on the autopsy. If there's any memorial, I want to know ASAP.
Sounds good. Oh, I need to make a call, reschedule an appointment, and then I'll meet you at the police department, right?
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Hello?
Bonnie, good news, bad news?
Hi, Mom. Isaac says hi.
Good news. Hal Munson just hired me to work for the Oakdale Police Department, so I don't have to leave town.
And the other news?
Bad news is I gotta start work today, so unfortunately you're gonna have to wait a little longer for that DNA results.
I understand. Just please, don't make it too long.
I just can't believe how many acquaintances we have in common. I can't wait to get home tonight and make some phone calls and compare notes.
Mom, don't.
Oh, darling, I'm just trying to get to know your young man here.
Well, you don't have time. You're busy. You're supposed to be getting a major company up and running again.
Sweetheart, don't you know me by now? I'm never too busy to be your mother.
Hello?
Oh, hey. I was just wondering how your lunch was going with Andre.
Excuse me. My lunch was going fine until Mom showed up.
I can't believe she did that.
You have to save me. Get here as soon as you can.
It is not easy to describe my work. I do not have an office with my name on the door. I'm more of a investor.
Oh, yes. And I think I know what you invest in. Women with money. You're a gigolo. Men like you make me sick.
I cannot believe a woman of your intelligence and beauty.
You better shut up while I tell you your future. You will no longer see my daughter. You will come into money, a lot of it. Come to my office this afternoon. I'm going to pay you to leave Jennifer in this town forever. And if you breathe a word of this conversation to my daughter, I will deny it and make your life a living hell. Am I clear?
Perfectly.
Did I miss anything?
Your mother was just telling me how wonderful you are.
And you look happy. There must have been a good phone call.
It was Paul.
Oh.
He's going to join us.
Let's go back inside. Are you embarrassed? Because I am. You know, it's not every day your girlfriend yells at you in public and then runs for the hills. My rep as the man in the world has been shot.
Do men of the world get girls to fall in love with them and then just
Lucy.
wave goodbye and move on?
Lucy. Come here. Come here. I'm not moving on. But you are. And I'm not gonna hold you back.
You said you wanted to get your own life.
Hey, Lucy, that's because you didn't let me finish. What I was trying to tell you was that I was gonna get my own life together. So I can deserve you.
You already deserve me. Can we go away again before the end of summer?
Yeah, it's a date. Come on.
How you feeling?
Lousy about Lily. Great about you.
Stay or go?
Stay. I want to sit inside there, hold your hand, and watch that beautiful baby get doused with holy water.
The christening hasn't even started yet.
Katie, if you're gonna make the flight, we have to leave now.
I know. I'm just gonna take a few pictures and run, okay? So keep the engine warm.
Hey.
Oh, I just needed some air.
Okay.
Louis, stop pushing me. How dumb does this tie look?
Oh, crooked.
We're gonna be in Australia soon, you believe it?
There, straight. Now go get up on that altar and hold that baby girl. Go.
Shall we begin?
Well, this is it. Our baby, our family, our future. Are we ready?
I am.
Me too.
Looks like dry blood. Oh my God.
I am about to jump out of my skin.
Christine, you have to calm down.
Well, I can't, okay? Under hypnosis, I told Wesley I killed her. Christine, don't hurt me! I killed a woman.
You don't know that!
My life is on the line here.
Chris, Hot Enough for You. The Young and the Restless on CBS Daytime.
You got her?
I baptize you, Sage Tenny Snyder, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Amen.
Well, good luck with the job. I look forward to seeing you around here.
No more water on the left, I promise.
Good.
I did it. I got my job back. Apologizing is so much easier than I thought.
Then why did it take so long?
Yeah, Marshall had you at his table for a while.
He had a zillion questions about my life and stuff.
What'd you tell him?
Not much. Every time I tried to tell him something about me, he just interrupted me and told me something about his life. So the important thing is I got my job back. Can we do something fun now?
Absolutely. Why don't you go get your bathing suit? We'll go swimming.
Okay, I'll be back in 5.
All right. What did I tell you? See? It's nothing to worry about.
I don't see her. Did you get rid of Barbara without me?
Well, I mentioned you were coming, and she suddenly remembered she had an appointment. Well, before I dropped your name, she was free all afternoon.
Right, well, so glad I could help.
Me too. Oh, could you do me one more favor?
Sure, whatever you want.
Keep Andre company while I run to the little girl's room. I'll be back in a minute.
So you met my mother. Did she respond the way we anticipated?
Yes. Your plan is working like a charm.
On the next As the World Turns.
We were able to access files from Mr. Starr's laptop computer.
That's impossible.
Slimer's being followed by ruthless people. Do you understand?
I'm as worried as you are, all right? Help me fix this.
How?
Call the airport, stop all the flights.
I hope you'll take my check. As long as it is money.
Why are you guys discussing money?